Man, we're here on Saturday after Halloween, so we won't get too loud for you people that might get hung over. Of course, we've already done the Rex Hex and Apex show. Cringy. Anyway, probably need it in Instagram. I just sent it to you on the Instagram. He's talking about Shadowhawk, uh, talking about his link. Hello and welcome to the 4 o'clock shadow. Hope everyone had a great Halloween. I mirror those sentiments. Going to be 59 in a few months. Not me, 60 tomorrow. We'll roast my ass tomorrow. In a few months, and just did my first cosplay. Wasn't sure I had it in me. Yeah. I don't know about cosplay, but I've definitely dressed up. Howder 6480 in the house. How's it going, Howder? All the way from Canada. Hope you had a wonderful Halloween. Do you celebrate Halloween up there in Canada? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. On my just got back from my friend John Philande's house, which is about 2 blocks over. And then they were doing something, and I was like right at the curve here to come on Indian Trails uh, from not really his street, but connecting. And they were doing. I said, "Screw this!" I went around, and there was an alternate route. Wait on them. I could be waiting for, and late for the show. So hell no. And I'm glad I took that way because one of the houses had a big dragon, in the front. I'll try and it's rainy, like it's been. It's raining. It's cold. Although not that cold. It's a damp cold. That's what's really cold about it. Out there, you didn't tell me if you celebrate Halloween in Canada. I imagine you do. Um, but yeah, they had as big as your front door, it's even larger. Nice detailed dragon. I'll try and get some pictures of that uh, to show you tomorrow. No promises though, because it's kind of wet and pissy and rainy and cold and damp, make your joints hurt, right, Shadowhawk?
Joints? What? I know nothing about joints.
Smoke a joint. Yes. There you go. What
They
kind of that's the cosplay. All right. So that's the costume there. That's Shadowhawk cosplaying as Battlehawk.
look at that noble beak. Is that?
I can't see the noble beak. It's so small. You know. Not in that picture anyway. Not that icon. I'm glad we looked at so I know what I'm looking at. I'm glad
You
we
gotta
looked at
blow
that
it
on
up a
the
little bit.
Rex and Apex show. I can't
Blow it
blow
up
it
a
up.
little bit.
I can't. I'm not like on your
Oh.
phone where you can do it in 3D. Well, oh yeah. Yeah, we do Halloween too, but it's not as big in the US. Okay. As in the US. Okay. Um, yeah, I saw this giant dragon just one street over from me. So very nice. I'm
Oh,
gonna try
cool.
and get some pictures of it on my phone and show you tomorrow. But like I said, if the weather permits. The weather's been pissy and you wanna get and I
Oh,
imagine that I don't know, they might be taking it down. I mean, Halloween's over.
well,
I hate to
recommendation
break
for
it to some
everyone.
of you people.
I'm watching Ginger Snaps right now. One of my favorite newer werewolf movies came out like early 2000s. Uh,
Next you will
really,
be telling
really
me.
good fun movie. It's
Next you
on
will be
Tubi
telling
Plex,
me.
all the free streaming right now. So grab it before it goes away. It's a great fucking movie.
Doesn't even hear me. You don't even hear me.
You
I'm
got a voice
smoking
changer on there?
helium. Helium. Helium.
you're, you're choking on helium? What?
What? Nothing? Really? Really? You got no comments?
You sound like Shane.
Shane Davis. Shane Davis.
Yeah, when he does Little Shane's voice.
Yeah, little Shane. Little Shane. That's my voice changer. Yeah. You like
Oh,
that?
wow. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. You want to try another one? It's better if you just look the other way. Just look the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Look at that, man. $5.
that,
$5. And you get this nice little fairyland thing when you turn it on.
oh, very nice. All right.
Yeah. Hey, it's going to be party time tomorrow. 60th birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy early birthday, Rick.
I'm not gone yet. Can't get rid of me that easy. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Eat them up.
Is that your sissy? That's your sissy. Yeah,
What you
sissy
got
coming
going on
home.
there?
Wait.
Yeah, it's got 7
been-
different voices on this thing, man. 7 different voices. $5 at 5 and below. It was the only one.
Oh,
Elsie was wanting one too, and I wouldn't.
I think I just got a package from Amazon.
You do? Oh, I'm glad you mentioned packages because I just got back from John Fernandez. We were watching Black Widow. Had to cut the movie. We got it like an hour and 18 minutes, or an hour and 18 minutes, and it runs a little over 2 hours. So we got about halfway through the movie, and so far it's pretty good. But he got a package. I said, "You're not going to tell me what's in it?" He said, "It's the most expensive comic book I've ever bought."
What?
He just got the delivery when I was there, and it was raining, and he actually had the garage door open, so the guy was nice enough just not to dump it off in the rain and run off.
Right.
But so I'm going to get to see a very expensive comic. I said, "Is it Superman?" Because he's been buying Superman, and he said, "No." "Is it from the 50s?" He said, "No." So I don't know what I'm going to see after the show, except for the, last half of Black Widow, which is not really that bad, Shadowhawk. It's sad that, Johansson had to speaker fat pie hole up and kind of turn people away from the movie, because it's really not too bad so far. It's a little quirky,
okay.
but yeah.
Oh,
And it makes sense with the Thunderbolts, because one of a couple of the characters came directly out of that movie into Thunderbolts, and I like Thunderbolts. I cared about the characters more than I did even Fantastic Four. If you don't care about the characters, that's the thing, man. You got to care about the characters, or you might as well be wasting your time. And usually you are, right?
Right. Yeah.
I want some good character development.
I saw Thunderbolts when they first came out. I collected a few of them back in
the
first, the first iteration of Thunderbolts.
I collected a few, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think I got like maybe 3 or 4 of them, and it just never drew me in. It wasn't, I wasn't like that excited about it. So.
Yeah, it was kind of like you had villains, right? I mean, it was Mark Bagley artwork when starting out with issue 1, I think. Or
the artwork was good. That's what drew me in. But the story just really, it was what it was. I don't know.
You could put Mark Bagley's sort of like New Warriors art up against what he's doing today, and it really hasn't changed that much. His style.
No, not a lot. Yeah, he's stayed very consistent over the years. He hasn't really,
if you look at Kirby, you look at his 30, you look at his 40 stuff, it doesn't look like his 50s as much. You look at his 30s compared to his 60s stuff. He transitioned. He went through different phases, I mean, it was still Kirby, but he was changing his styles. Bronze Age Kirby is not Golden Age Kirby.
I mean, we still, and maybe in a better or worse way, I don't know, but you still see the same thing today. Like John Byrne went from his X-Men stuff to like the stuff he was doing with Dark Horse and everything, and he simplified his art style a little bit.
Yeah, he started inking his own
Frank
thing.
Miller, look at what Frank Miller's doing these days, dude. It's like I don't even believe it's the same guy that I used to worship Frank Miller.
Well, you
back in
look
the
at
early.
him; he looks like Quasimodo without the
Well,
hump.
I don't care what he looks like. It's I've
well, I
never
know,
cared.
but I mean, look at health. He looks like a cadaver. Sorry,
Yeah,
Frank.
he does not look healthy. He
He
hasn't
does
looked
not look
healthy in a
healthy. I'm
long
glad
time.
I'm glad I met him in '85 and '86 when he was in his prime and just
Yeah.
really becoming a superstar right then. You
Well,
know.
dude, I mean, like the stuff he did with Sin City and Daredevil back in the, I mean, I was a major fan of that guy back in the
I
day.
wasn't. I mean, everybody was like, "Oh, Daredevil! Oh my God, I just had an orgasm in my pants," and I'm like,
Well,
yeah.
and I'm a fiend for black and white artwork too, right? So
Oh,
like
right. Yeah.
the
Hey,
stuff
I
he
got
did
it,
with
man.
Sin
Steranko did
City,
a lot of that stuff too.
mhm.
And speaking of Steranko, that's going to be our next focus Friday,
Yeah,
feature
finally,
Friday.
Stanker.
Oh, I know, right? He should have been one of the first picks, but I mean, we hadn't done Frank Frazetta, and he's not even scheduled for this year.
You know what, dude, no matter what, Steranko is still the original comic book pimp, dude. That dude, he's just fucking so cool.
His hair, to use a Carrie expression, his hair is lush.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like a Werewolf of London, and his hair was perfect.
yeah. He's a ladies guy. He only takes pictures with ladies.
Oh, dude.
So
Well,
if
he
you ask
used
for
to
a
show
fan
up at the
pic, you're not going to
cons
get
with
it.
like a couple of babes, like 3 or 4 babes, just surrounding him, and like hanging out in his booth and stuff. He was like one of the original. I love Stan Steranko.
Well, I mean, and if you look at his portfolio, I mean, he really didn't do that much in comics. I mean, he had a short stint,
I mean,
almost like Mike Plug. Mike Plug
mhm.
was big in the early '70s, along with Steranko, and then Steranko did that comic book history, big
Right.
books.
But yeah, they didn't really get a lot of work, later
Yeah.
in their careers.
But they were innovative with what they did.
Right, and they were so good at what they did, that they could still live off the convention scene and stuff, just drawing commissions and what have you. Because
that's the thing about it. Even he's in his 70s. I mean, he's still, or 70s or older. He still does the conventions. He's or the big conventions like in New York. I know,
dude, and he still dresses sharp as a tack. He always comes in a fucking suit. He's always got some hotties surrounding him. I love that boy, man.
Yeah, I saw a video with him with I think it was Adam Kubert, the older, that he put on X, and he greeted him and hugged him and talked about his father Joe. That we're family, because I mean they had contact with all those artists back then. Those kids did when they were just kids. John Romita Jr. He's probably got some stories growing up.
Oh, I guarantee you, yeah.
His father was, one of the jewels in the crown of comic books. John Romita Sr. And he was like, he looked like Elsie's father. If you look at Romita, they could be brothers. Elsie's father and John Romita Sr. They could be brothers. They could be related.
Wow, really?
They look so much alike.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. So I always thought of Romita when I saw Elsie's father, which wasn't a bunch of times, but I mean, I met him, I knew him, spent some holidays and other special events and stuff with, and went over to
Elsie's dad's not with us anymore, right?
No, his mother and his stepmother's still alive. That his father married after Dottie, Elsie's mother, passed away, and she remarried, and and they got some, anyway, both his parents are gone, but he's 60,
I kind of figured.
What do you say, 68?
He's
68 years old. So
I mean, I lost my dad in '83, and I lost my mom in 2004, I think it was. So I've been on my own for a long time now.
Yeah. Well, at least you won't have to worry about somebody coming home and putting their name tag on your comics anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do.
You'll never forget that story because it was your mom here. Just
oh my god, dude! And it was the death of fucking Phoenix too. It was.
Oh, I know, the only comic book that made me cry.
I woke up the next morning and it had a fucking little tag on there that said, "Hi, my name is Ellie," and I'm like, "Oh!"
Did you try and take it off?
Dude, it was one of those like convention badge things.
Yeah,
so
it adhered totally.
I mean, I tried to very gently peel it off, and it just took the face
it was
right
painful,
off that
wasn't
comic book.
Yeah, it's like your flesh being stripped off your body.
Yeah.
Imagine what I thought when I was trying to remove that tape from the logo of Batman #7. Oh God!
Oh God! Yeah, I can't. I can't
that
even
hurt
imagine
my
it.
soul to do that. It survived, 80-something
your
years
heart
just to be destroyed
beat
by
when
me.
you see that piece of tape touch the comic. Like, no,
I know. It's like, oh, there is no hope.
There goes it's gonna be a light spot in the ink on that one.
Loser. Yeah, with a Batman #7 though, that's thousands of dollars you're peeling off.
Oh yeah, bro.
Maybe $100,000 worth of value.
I mean, it was the original first printing Death of the Phoenix. If I'd had that, thing in my collection sealed up and shit, I mean, what is that? $150 comic book now at this point, something like that.
Maybe in near mint. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
and it might be undervalued at that.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even. I haven't priced anything in.
At one time, I bought a full collection, almost a full collection of Avengers. I bought almost a full collection of X-Men from my local comic book dealer. And each collection cost me like $200 or less. I think one of them was like 175 or something. And I thought, this is, this was after Byrne and his run, and there was others on there, and the value kind of went down. And they were like, you could get Byrne issues for like $5. Now this is back in the 80s, but after he got off the book, you could get Byrne back issues, at least here, for $5 a piece. $5 a piece.
I bought my run of Morbius and God dang it, my brain does not work anymore.
You're talking the vampire?
Yeah, it was Morbius, but it started with Man-Thing first.
Adventures into Fear.
Yeah, 1 through 33. I found that before I graduated high school. It was like 1983 or 84. And the dude at the comic shop had it in a short box, like a custom made little short box, and it was, I think, $135. And like at the time, dude, for me that was insane. I was like, but I saw it and I had to have it.
That's a lot of money.
Can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was like, dude, can I do layaway? And he's like, yeah, sure, if you want to. And I was like, there you go. There's $50 today. I'll be back next week. Fucking until I got to pay it off. And then I brought home my little gems.
And you still got them.
And I still have them and still got them.
You still have them. Yep.
Yeah, those will go with me into the incinerator when I get cremated. Those will come with me.
This is Michael Plug and Simon Bisley. Bisley? Bisley, I think.
Yeah,
it's called, goes by Biz, right?
You know who Bisley is.
Yeah.
He did Lobo. He did tons of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. But now this is both of them. This is Plug and him. Sort of over Plug.
So Bisley over Plug? Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me blow this up.
Thicker than blood.
Oh.
Great title.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Look at the brain and the globe and skeleton.
It's got a very kind of Wrightson kind of feel to it.
San Diego Comic-Con 2007 Comic-Con exclusive.
Yeah.
Like a Bernie Wrightson. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of that Wrightson feel. Look at that werewolf, bro. I mean, it's...
limited to 1,000 copies. Wow.
Oh shit! Hello.
Look at that one. That's number 2. I just see Plug on that, but
fucking Bisley, man. Holy shit. Yeah, that guy was a nut.
Look at that
he, one. I think he did a cover a couple of years back for the Diaz brothers. They actually
Full
got
Circle
Bisley
Comics here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The ghoul. Ghoul.
That was a nice werewolf. I like that.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? The chimneys almost look like mushrooms.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. But that's Plug for you.
Maybe that's like some kind of a regional thing or something where they built things, differently. I'm not sure.
Graham Nolan saying 24 Indiegogo is not letting me hide the 24-hour CG Kings cover from the campaign. I've reached out to support to see what can be done. So if you want it, go get it while you can. So apparently it might run more than 24 hours, but there it is.
It's still live right now. Unfortunately I can't back until I go to work on Monday and get my paycheck and come back home.
Right.
So I missed the opening. But if it's still open, I'm gonna get that 24-hour cover come Monday, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Chanu, good looking stuff, man, especially pencil variant like that.
Yeah. And I love Graham anyway, man. The Chanu's a great
I don't know if that's it looks like pencils. It looks like it's uninked and just in hard pencil.
I'm not sure. But Chanu one was great. Love Graham stuff. So looking forward to the second one.
Oh, let's see. Have you ever seen this 1985? Or if you do, what did you think of it? I haven't seen this poster for Silver Bullet, but it's nice.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Do you remember the poster?
Yeah, that was like in my local theater. I went and saw this at the theater.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, who could resist something like that? Of course, I didn't see it till later on TV. So,
yeah. I'm a werewolf junkie, and
I get it.
A good werewolf movie comes out back in the day, I was going to see it.
Back in the day. Yeah. Here's one of your old Halloween costumes from back in the day.
Oh, I remember this
with
one.
A little top hat.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's not one of the Ben whatever ones, but it's similar.
No, was it Ben Casey? Ben Casey or Ben Carson? Or, I forget what his fucking name.
Ben Cooper. Ben
Cooper. Yeah. Okay. I knew it started with C.
You said Casey, and that gave me a clue. It wouldn't be Halloween if you didn't see Ming the Merciless. Ming Wants You. I like that. That's Alex Ross.
Feels like I'm living underwater. Let's see who's in the chat. We got Apex. We got Halder.
Apex. Yeah.
We got me. Apex. And we got you.
Yep. And
hello.
And we've got others lurking.
All right. Have you heard the rumor that the princess in that fucking movie was a dude?
Yes. They'll say anything.
That's got to be complete bullshit, dude. There's no way that was a dude.
Right. Omer Glitz says, I'm here. You like this, Brute? You like this?
I mean, it catches the feel of Mystique. I like the belt full of skulls and stuff, but
right. Yeah.
The style is just it's a little
Bruce.
too.
It's Bruce Timm. It's Bruce
Yeah,
Timm. It's Bruce.
It's like
Timm.
cow art shit to me. You know.
Yeah, I know. I think there's a difference. Well,
I don't mean it's exactly like cow arts, but it gives me that kind of a feeling. It's like
right.
It's art that's made for kids.
All right, I'll let you come down off that high. There you go. There's a nice piece.
Okay, you don't think so? You don't think that was more geared towards kids than adults? I mean, it looks like
no, not necessarily. I mean, because I don't think that he's just going for that. I've seen some sophisticated stuff out of him. It's a simplified style, but I don't.
Okay, well,
it's an animator style.
Who was it?
Bruce Timm.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And he's got that feel to a lot of his stuff. Okay. It is what it is.
That explains a lot, doesn't it?
I've never been a big Bruce Timm fan. Every now and again, he does like a Batman or something that I dig. Or,
what do you think about, you were talking Frank Miller. What about Frank Miller's Ronin back in the day?
I missed Ronin. I did not get on board
really?
that. I think that came in after 98 or 99 when I quit collecting.
1993.
Really? All right. Well, then I just missed
October 27th, 1983 was that issue. And I'm not sure if that's
wait a minute, 93 or 83.
That's issue 4.
You just said two different dates.
83. Sorry, it's 83. Yes, 83 for sure. Yep.
Really?
1983. Yep.
Okay, well then I missed it because. Right. Well, I missed it because that was right when my first kid was born, and I was out of comics for a couple of years.
Okay. All
right. I didn't collect hardly anything from 83 to 85, and then I kicked back in again in 85.
Then you kind of kicked back in. Yeah. Said she doesn't need diapers now. She's over it.
No, she actually got out of diapers, so I could afford to buy comic books again. You know how fucking expensive diapers are, motherfucker?
Oh, I know. That's why I go with cloth diapers and wash them.
Oh, anyway. Fuck that shit, dude. No.
Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, number 19 here. Here's your lizard representation for today, Lorenzo. A little Herb Trimpe for you. Make your day go by quicker, and a little better.
A little herpes? What? Man, I'm hearing things.
Herpes Trimpe. Yeah. Herpes Trimpe.
I'm just teasing.
Disavow. Marco Turini, I guess, on there. Nice. Okay. Incredible Hulk here. Check this out.
Oh. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking Hulk. Hold on, let me blow. Why? StreamYard is being a pain in my ass. Now I can't even blow up a picture on my phone.
Casey had a comic strip in the early 1960s with new items.
What is going on?
Illustrating the strip. Yep.
What the hell?
It's more geared towards animation, hence the simplified style. Absolutely. Economy of line, I say it. Preteen Mystique. There you go.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I finally got to blow this thing up. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. I like that.
Yeah. I like that it's not colored, that it's, sort of, I don't know if you call it sepia tone, but yeah, it looks in the background and everything just makes it look raw. The highlights. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rough cut.
Yeah. The way his chest and shoulders and that right arm.
I guess he's wearing
wow.
I guess he's wearing like a fur instead of like his regular stuff, because it looks hairy.
Purple pants.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the ragged purple pants or if that's something else, but that's awesome.
Only one place I can buy them. It's all crossed out, bro.
With those white highlights, it almost looks like snow on him. Very nice.
Yeah. No, that's a very cool picture. Dude. I like that.
Yeah, a lot of work went into that. Hell yeah.
Mm.
A
And now
small
you
little Hulk
understand
head,
why I
big
thought
Hulk body.
Hulk was a monster when I was a kid. I had no idea he was a superhero. My first Hulk comic book, I was like, "Ah, look at this monster."
There's your decoration. I actually saw like a diver, much like this, and win.
I
But
almost thought that was a Mars Attacks at first.
right, skull like alien. I'd like to know what was the first skull like alien movie.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pablo Marcos, inked by Frank Giacoa. This is a cool one, and I don't have this one in my collection. Invisible Man, number 25. This is actually the second telling of this, because one of the early Invisible Man was told in this same Marvel Classic Comics, which are 52 pages, no ads, square bound. I've got a bunch of these. I don't have this one though. Telling the classic story by H.G. Wells. Actually, they got 2 tellings in that. Interesting. It was so popular they brought it back, I guess. Did you see this? Ethan Van Sciver said, "This is why CG Scumlord and Autistic Boobs aren't allowed back in my warehouse."
Huh?
Did you see this short little video he showed?
No.
Oh, I hope that really didn't happen.
No, that didn't happen. That's Riley and Mint. They came by and visited Ethan. He welcomed them into the warehouse and had fun with them and shit. It's
yeah, but they didn't do that, did they?
No. Well, not that anybody knows.
It looks realistic to me. I mean, I don't see how you could CG that or anything.
Dude, that Riley kid is like fucking 5'6". There's no way in fucking hell he picked up EVS.
Okay, well, it looks real to me. I did,
Look at him. He's like almost a foot shorter than EVS. How's he pick him up off the ground?
I don't know, but that looks very realistic to me, and maybe that's
AI
why I didn't get my books. I don't know.
AI does amazing things, Rex. You'd be shocked.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I've been playing around with it. I think I'm having a lot of fun doing Battlehawk animations and shit. I don't know. I wouldn't ever do a comic that way, but for thumbnails and trailers,
I almost
or whatever,
used AI to set up one of my thumbnails today. Almost.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, try it, dude. It's a lot of fun to play with.
It's great. Okay. Everybody's AI. Have Food of the Gods, Marvel
As long as
Classics.
you're just using it for fun, I heard Chuck Dixon put out a whole AI generated book at Rippaverse, and I think it flopped really hard.
Speaking of Chuck Dixon, what was that controversy about Blue and Billy Tucci chimed in about it? Blue Batman story, and then Chuck was like, we done that back in the 90s, and I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I missed that one.
You missed that one? Okay. There's always something going on. It's like
there's always something going on, man. I can't keep up with everything.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know Chuck, where he falls on that, or Mike Barron for that matter, because they both got like Rippaverse projects that they've worked on, right?
I mean, I think it's pretty simple to see where they fall on that. They're getting a nice paycheck, so they don't mind working for the guy if they're getting paid. I mean, these guys are old school, man.
And then I guess maybe not taking offense, right, at what's being said about Rippa. I guess. I mean,
Oh, I'm sure Mike and Chuck just both ignore that shit. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're collecting a paycheck, bro.
I've never seen this picture before. Dick Van Dyke with Herman Munster.
Oh, wow.
And Dick Van Dyke's a tall dude.
Yeah,
but,
Dick Van Dyke's
of course,
like 6'3" or something like that, dude. He's
but
not
Fred Gwynn was like, yeah, he was tall too, and they had him in those platform shoes. But
well, yeah,
Dick
I
Van
think those
Dyke's no
shoes had
slouch.
like,
Look at those legs.
They had like 10 inches just on those boots, dude. I mean,
maybe we should all invest in Grok. What do you think?
oh, you can generate voices now? Ooh, I didn't know that, Elder. Okay.
This is a cool image. I got to believe this is probably from H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Check that out.
Oh, that's different. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Almost looks like maybe they're on like a Civil War battlefield or something. I don't know. And one guy's going, run away, run away. Oh my gosh. They hit one of the alien ships with something. I don't know what they're launching at it either. Oh, I think there's a cannon in the background.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it got hit with it's kind of like tilting over a little bit as it's firing its death ray.
And there's one in the back. Yeah, it's got a death ray. Oh, is that it? But it does
it looks like it got knocked. It looks like the death ray got knocked out of its little tentacle.
Oh, maybe, and it's right. Okay.
It's kind of just floating there. Wow, that's different.
Yeah. I've not seen that particular image before, so
I never noticed that. I don't know if I've seen that particular image, but I thought they were just built into the ships. I didn't know they like held on to them.
Here's your classic movie poster, Not of This Earth. Somewhere in this world stalks a thing that is not of this earth.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I'm aware of it, but I don't know if I've ever seen it.
I know the title. I can't remember if I've ever seen it.
I can remember the creature. You know, the creature's the big thing for me. This is Ghost last issue from 1982, issue 122. Last Ghost. So, that's low print run. Carrie in the house. Fred Gwynn was 6'5" and 6 inches. Yeah, he was tall, and so was Dick Van Dyke. And I didn't mention Gunsmoke. You can't take another drink. Oh, he's just getting ready for.
Nah, I'm just
when I do mention Gunsmoke. Now here is you. Here is you. An RKO Allen. I don't know what that is. Wow. Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, and that is Bela Lugosi as Frankenstein. He made an ugly looking Frankenstein.
Yeah, I didn't like him as Frankenstein.
But that was the one role he should have took.
Okay. We'll argue about that one forever.
Well, listen, Boris Karloff was a better Frankenstein, but all I'm saying is he should have took that role. There was no speaking, so the Hungarian wouldn't have came out. All he had to do was act.
But he just didn't.
He let him in the door. He was second fiddle after Frankenstein. He could have been the king of horror, and he blew it.
I don't think so. I don't think Frankenstein would have taken off with Bela in the makeup. Not the way that Boris did. I don't think it would have hit.
Not arguing that. You're right. He made that role. But that's what made his career and made him more popular than Bela Lugosi. Because after Dracula, he was it. He was the crap. And then Boris Karloff came in and stole the thunder. And a lot of the jobs in movies that he could have got. after Frankenstein still would have been a hit.
I mean,
It wouldn't have been as big a hit.
I agree with you on, maybe Bela would have been smart to take the part, but he would, like, Universal was much smarter with using Boris Karloff as the star.
Yes, he was, but they first offered it to Bela Lugosi, and that's why we're having this discussion.
Right, and I understand that, but I'm happy that Bela Lugosi didn't take Frankenstein. I love Boris Karloff.
I am too. No one can. I mean, I am too, and I'm glad things worked out the way they worked out. But I would love to see an alternative Earth and see if his career would have been bigger. I think it would have been. I think his career would have been. But after Boris, I mean, for a brief moment, he was it, man. And basically, they weren't even wanting to use him for Dracula, which is wild. And he begged them, from what I understand, for the role, and they got him cheap, and they cast him in the role. And a lot of people say the Spanish version that they filmed at night on the sets is better. And it may be put together better, but I can't get over the actor that played Dracula. I just can't get over that. When, if I've got to watch both versions, I still say Bela Lugosi is Dracula
I think
for me.
The Spanish version might be better, like with lighting.
I'm not disagreeing with Shadowhawk.
Yeah, with like lighting and atmosphere and stuff. But the Spanish actor was nowhere near as striking as Bela Lugosi was. Bela he had that look for Dracula with those intense eyes.
He did. He had played Dracula for 10 years on stage.
Mm-hmm.
He was made for that role, and all of Hollywood was at his feet and come a calling, And he turns down Frankenstein where he doesn't have to speak. He just has to act. That's kind of stupid to me. He didn't want to do the makeup, was what I heard. And here you got a starving actor who's
but the crazy thing is he ended up doing the sidekick with the broken neck in the Frankenstein movies. Bela ended up playing, what was his
I get it. He still got work, but he didn't get the leads. There was a lot of leads that he didn't get because of Boris Karloff.
But he ended up playing second fiddle to Boris Karloff in those movies. And
that's what I'm saying.
Was great.
Had he done Frankenstein, nobody would know of Boris Karloff unless he had some kind of else breakout hit besides Frankenstein. Because Frankenstein made his whole career.
Yeah, I mean, possibly
he could have done the same for Bela Lugosi. I think it wouldn't have been as big.
Okay,
it wouldn't have been
saying
as
Boris
good.
Karloff, if he missed out on Frankenstein, maybe he gets lucky a couple years later and still gets the Mummy role, right? But that would have completely changed the hierarchy, because Bela would have still been number one and Boris would have been number two. But it is what it is, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, my one really the Mummy, great character, great story.
The first Mummy's a great movie, dude. I love that movie.
But you get to see 2 minutes of the wrap shroud. I want wrappings on my Mummy. I don't want this old decrepit.
Right, yeah.
And the kind of leaves or whatever, and want my queen. It's like, yes, it was a compelling story. And those shots with the glowing eyes and stuff are great. But I mean, I wanted to see more of the creature. That's the one early. And what an opener, though. One of the greatest openers in movie history, I think, where the guy's losing his mind.
Yeah.
Because he came back to life and grabbed the scroll from him and walked out. And you just see that trail of wrappings go out the door. What a great opener.
I think that performance there was a ripoff of the original Renfield from Dracula. Like when he was a
Oh yeah, yeah, laughing hysterically. Yeah.
I mean, that and I don't even know who that dude was, but he was fucking spectacular as Renfield.
One of the first comic books, and I think I've shown it before, one of the first comic books I ever read. I love it. It's classic. It's got to rank up in my top 10 comics of all time because it was one of the first ones I ever read. Giant size Fantastic Four #2. Time travel.
Oh, cool.
This is cool. This is 68 big pages. This is
I used
on
to
the
love
paper
seeing
there.
when you walked in and you see that giant size font on the spinner rack, you know, and just like, oh, it's a giant size.
Well, I wasn't
grab
even
it.
collecting comics at this time. Actually, my neighbor had broke his leg and his parents bought him a handful of comics. This
that's
and
right, yeah.
Defenders 15. And so I actually bought these. The very first comics I bought were back issues, besides that Marvel magazine I bought in 75, which was probably after this, because these are probably 1974 books. But this is the Watcher on the cover. Done in red, he looks a lot different and menacing. And you got Calvin Coolidge's, will not
I
run for
I
another
didn't even
time.
realize that was supposed to be the Watcher. Why is he
That's the
red?
Watcher, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this kind of harkens back to Fantastic Four #1 to me, because he picked up the tree and swiped it at Reed. He's kind of picking up the pole here in Roaring Twenties. So how did the thing get back in the Roaring Twenties? Hell yeah, this is a great annual to have. It's great. I'm sure a lot of it's probably reprint, but for me it was first time stuff. Some of the first ones was reprint stuff for me. And speaking of Fantastic Four #1, I follow Tom over there, Tom Scully, the artist. Here's a sort of a Godzilla homage, at least part of it. It's cropped, but that he did for Fantastic Four #1. Tom's got like a raw, unrefined look to his stuff. But here's some more examples of his work. The Demon, Jack Kirby's The Demon.
Etrigan.
That's kind of nice. And then here's an Ant-Man by Tom. That's a wild looking helmet, man. Looks like he could skewer you with that helmet.
He's very shiny. Do they dip him in Vaseline?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna like this one, E.T. Herbie.
Oh, fucking
Ouch.
Herbie.
He's in the movie,
Yeah. Crush that
Metal
thing
Man,
into a fucking
X-51 there.
can.
And that's a new piece from 2025 from this year. So
is that Machine Man?
Machine Man, yeah, X-51, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Putting on his human face there, yeah. Stunt Man, that one's going way back to the 50s. Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. But see, he's just got an hand-lettered, unrefined, unabashed, just sketchy type, Atuma, kind of different on the. Remember Atuma? Sort of.
Oh yeah.
The Mariners made his first appearance in Fantastic Four 30-something.
I don't know why does he have the bunny ears though? That's different.
Oh, he had those things that stood up. Yeah, that looked like.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly.
Like antennas.
I think he probably accentuated those. This was the first one that turned me on there. MODOK.
MODOK. I was never a fan of MODOK. I always thought he was just stupid.
I wasn't either. I mean, it's an interesting, when he first appeared with concept for by Kirby. Man, look at the power in this. Look at Spectre.
Oh, dude, yeah. Now you're cooking.
By Alex Ross. That's Alex Ross there.
Spectre.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He looks like he could scare Batman.
Bro, if If you ain't scared of Spectre, then you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. And I don't totally understand Spectre, to tell you the truth.
Batman wouldn't fucking stand a chance against Spectre if Spectre was actually good. I mean, he's got no
Alice Chan on
superpower.
the artwork here, Bride of Frankenstein. That's kind of different.
Yeah, that's cool. Interesting.
Yeah. Little artistic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know Alice Chan as an artist, so that's the first thing.
I don't know. That Bride of Frankenstein seriously had some fucking mid-'80s hair though going on, and that shit was.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that was mall hair.
This is Luke Aguilera. Aguilera. Am I saying his name right? Anyway.
Aguilera.
Aguilera.
No, Aguilera.
That's why I call him Death Metal Hero. Anyway, there's his Bride of Frankenstein.
Woohoo. Hey, Luke.
Destroyer looks like a hand grenade man. Yeah. Cool. That's a good issue. Yeah. It's a raw style on Vaseline Ant-Man. Yeah. Okay. Because he looks shiny.
Very shiny in that picture.
I remember those giant size books on the spinner rack too. Yeah, I do too.
Oh, dude, yeah. Every time
they
I
weren't
saw
totally
a
gone.
giant size logo, I would be like, just, drawn right into it. I didn't care what it was. It was giant size. Hello.
Now here's a gray tone, or let's say partial gray tone cover here, mostly gray tone cover from the 70s that I actually have the approval Adler of, and I actually bought this one from Elsie. This is showing the actual book, but I've got the production piece to it.
Oh, cool. 20
it's and I bought it because it had a historical. For one, it was like a partial gray tone cover, which there wasn't that many done in the 70s. But this deals with the sinking of the Titanic. So sort of real life event put into. There's not that many Titanic covers out there, so it's like, hell yeah, I gotta have that. Yeah. Somebody on the said the Fat Albert, something about dress kids up as Fat Albert. Well, here you go. I already actually had this shaved to show. Hey. I'm a saber. There you go. I think that was Raul talking about Raul and T in but they make good Halloween costumes. There you go.
Yeah,
very simplified. Cool. Yeah, most people might not even get it nowadays. Andy Smith, Satana. She was in those Marvel magazines, and Satan's daughter, right? In Marvel lore.
No, Carrie, we're not watching Welcome to Derry. I don't support Stephen King anymore.
Yeah, he's kind of put his foot in his mouth, huh?
Dude, I mean, and going back and looking at some of the stuff that I read back in the day, and then I look at it again now as an adult, and it's like, that's a weird dude, man.
Here's a picture of Shadowhawk when you ask him, do you like Stephen King? Really? You're going to ask me that?
Bring
just I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today? I miss that actor. He was great.
The gravity beams.
I wish they had a sequel. Actually, I know it didn't do well in the theaters, but it's Flash Gordon Saves the Universe or something like that would have been great. Here's you some Morbius. His first appearance in comics. Amazing Spider-Man 101. When Spidey had 6 arms.
Universal something or another. Okay.
And these are
Spidey and Mobius. Yeah,
Man
Morbius.
Wolf.
I got that, dude. I got that one. I always collected the horror crossovers.
There you
Morbius,
go.
Man
And
Wolf.
Taskmaster. Going up against Taskmaster.
Ah, there you go. That's
Todd
a good
McFarlane
one.
cover.
Yeah, very nice one.
And John Byrne here. A nice mummy. Nice mummy.
It's a living mummy.
Well, that I don't think that one was the living mummy. But
No, I don't think that was
yeah.
the living mummy. But
I love the living mummy, though.
I
He
was
got
being
limited play.
dramatic.
You were being dramatic, yeah. Did you know that the witch, Margaret Hamilton, was only 37 when she portrayed the Wicked Witch of the West in Wizard of Oz? She was only 37.
Wow, I thought she was older than that.
Remember when she used to do coffee commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. She used to do the, what was it, Maxwell House, or was it Folgers? It was one or the other.
Probably Maxwell
I think it was
House,
Maxwell
as
House.
I remember. Yeah, I think it was Maxwell House, yeah. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. With, some of those jingles. Now here, I know these are going to be small on your telephone, but this is Alex Ross doing Frankenstein, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, Mummy, Wolfman, and the Invisible Man. Good stuff, man.
Dude, they're all great. That creature is amazing, though. Oh, that Wolfman is fucking great, too. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Alex Ross is a beast, dude. That guy.
He even got Claude Rains in the background getting ready to club the Wolfman.
Yeah. He's coming up behind him with the wolf cane.
Yeah. Yeah. The mummy just has to stand there. He's kind of walking, just striding, but he just has to stand there and he's got an interesting look,
Oh, dude. That's the best line ever. I forget what it was. There was a movie back in the day, I think like in the 90s, early 2000s. It was like, the mummy's behind us. Quick, walk faster. That's been stuck in my head for 30 fucking years, dude. This is like, and then if you ever watched Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, and Christian Slater has to take on the mummy, and he just pulls out one of those little like electric fucking knives that you used to carve turkeys up with. And he cuts his arms and legs off. Just like I'm not scared of the mummy.
I don't know if you recognize Lee Grant, the actress, director, but she turned 100 the other day.
Who?
Lee Grant. I think she was blacklisted in Hollywood for about 10 years. I don't know why.
What was her?
There she is at 100 right there.
Okay, she's got a couple of Oscars. What was her big claim to fame?
Well, she was Oscar nominated 6 times and won a couple times.
Okay, what was the movies that she won from? So I will know who the fuck she is. I have no idea who that lady is. But...
Okay, all right. Maybe I can get that information. Let's see. She did Shampoo. She did Omen 2. I remember in that. Omen 2. Marooned. Okay. Here you go. Let me get you another picture of her. Maybe you'll recognize her. Omen 2. I remember her. She was in Omen 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember her.
She was Columbo. She did Peyton Place, The Fugitive, Voyage of the Damned, Valley of Dolls, In the Heat of the Night.
Seen that one.
In the Heat of the Night, Airport 77.
Okay. Well, I guess she's more famous than I thought, but I really don't recognize her.
I think this is the first time that actually there's a couple.
She more like a character player? She wasn't like a sex symbol, right? She wasn't like.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I get it. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't the biggest of the big. But I do remember her in several roles. Yeah,
right, but she wasn't like the marquee, come and see this movie with,
maybe back in the 60s in a few movies, but she never got
Clark Gable and whoever you went.
Yeah. She had as I remember, I think she might have had a raspy voice or something. I don't know, but smoker and whatnot. But Julia Roberts turned 58 October 28th. Julia Roberts. Yeah. Need a palate cleanser. I want to see this during Halloween.
Julia
Come
Roberts.
on now.
There you
go. Julie Newmar.
Now that.
Yeah, that's the Julie I want to see.
That's Julie Newmar. That's a whole nother story.
Look at her bite her.
Oh,
she knows.
God,
she's biting her lower lip. She knows. Wow.
Just look at those hips and that gold belt.
And she was tall. She was tall for a woman. She was like 6 foot tall or better.
Yeah, she was like
Richard Dreyfuss. Nobody cares about him. Liberal piece of crap. Anyway, October 29th was his birthday. Kate Jackson, 77 years old.
Never cared
Richard
about
Dreyfuss
her.
turned 78, 58 on Julia Roberts. Kate Jackson, she was in Dark Shadows from 1970 to 71, and Satan's School for Girls. Satan's School for Girls. I hadn't seen that. Or Killer Bees, Death Cruise, Death Scream. The Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Yeah, I remember her in that with Boxleitner, who was in Tron.
Yeah.
And Babylon 5.
Cared.
77 years old, though. Sean Connery died on Halloween. Unfortunately, we lost the original James Bond on Halloween.
Sometimes you just have to smack the hysterical ones.
Exactly. And yes, these are gorgeous. Yes, I want these. Absolutely.
Oh, that's
I think
cool.
These are the Omegos, aren't they?
This might be the new Super 7s. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, I like the Phantom. He's different.
That doesn't look like Migos. That looks more like new Super 7 or something.
Well, yeah, maybe. What is that? Reaction or reactive, something like that.
Yeah. Super 7 is a bunch of guys that used to work with McFarlane and Toy Biz back in the days, and then they kind of separated, and then they became the Four Horsemen. And then they kind of separated again and became Super 7. I think that's the way it went. I'm kind of vague on that. I'm still learning about the toy market.
I remember Lee Grant. She was on TV movies like Columbo, McCloud, etc. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, if I saw her acting in an episode, I might. But just looking at a couple of pictures of her face and her holding an Oscar, I don't remember her at all. Hail, Buzz Azevedo in the house. Hail, Edwin.
He will be joining us in November to push his project. November.
Speaking 24th. Of November, tomorrow is Rex's birthday. Yay!
60th birthday. Yeah. Oh,
we're gonna see if we can't kill him tomorrow. We're gonna try to give him a heart attack. Was that a middle finger I just saw up there by your nose, mister?
No, it was not. It was just me scratching my nose. You're reading far too much into that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just went like that. I didn't do that. There's a difference.
Just fucking with
use guys. I tell you.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm living underwater, dude. It's so fucking weird not being able to hear.
Are you? Well, I can't wait till you go to. This is some Bruce Pennington art while we talk from the UK.
I should go.
Dark art for the
I'm scared, man. I don't want to go to the doctor and have him tell me I'm fucking like my entire being is made of cancer now.
Okay. Yeah, you need to get that. You need to get that ear looked at. You do.
Yeah, I know. Shut up.
Some dark art
Tell
for
me
the
later, I'll tell you.
pan there, I guess, without his flute. Or not necessarily pan, but what do you call those? A sitar? Not a sitar. That's the
Satyr,
musical.
yeah,
Satyr.
Satyr.
Yeah. Not a sitar. He's not a musical instrument.
Yeah, sitar is a musical instrument, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me up.
It's a musical instrument that's half goat and half guitar.
Bronze Star 2 fully funded in one day.
Yes.
One day.
Right. And that's what I was going to bring up earlier. You see, you talk about Mike doing shit for Rippaverse, but look at the shit he's doing when he cares about it. Bronze Star, the first one, was awesome. And the second one looks like it's going to be amazing as well.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the trailer, shall we? 224 backers, $15,232 raised in one day. Wow.
Yep. And I can smoke a cigarette.
Good for them. I hope they hit six figures.
Unforgiving Old West. One man tried to bury his past, only to discover that some nightmares never stay buried. Newly appointed Sheriff Harley Brogdon thought he'd left trouble behind, until ancient terrors from Native American legend clawed their way out of the cold earth. Bronze Star 2 is the thrilling continuation of the critically acclaimed Weird Western series by Eisner Award-winning writer Mike Baron and legendary artist Pat Broderick
You know, I just had an epiphany. Why don't they do after this is out and the Shanu, why don't they do Bronze Star Shanu crossover? Well,
I mean, that might be cool. Well, see, Graham has got a plan though with the Shanu. Like, he's kind of like,
your device is not connected, Omer. I'm kicking you from the studio. Oh, that made me feel better. I'm kicking myself too. I'll be right back. What? Wait.
Okay.
What? I'm sorry. I got distracted. Go ahead.
No, I'll wait. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that makes two of us. Here we go.
Creator of Creature Commandos. Return to Cobb's Gap, where every bullet fired is a deadly gamble, and every shadow may conceal an unimaginable
werewolf. Well, maybe not.
The legend rides again, deeper into darkness, into a series of hellish nightmares that will haunt you long after the final page. 2 chilling journeys into the heart of the Weird West await you in Bronze Star 2. Pre-order the pulse-pounding sequel now at fundmycomic.com.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Now I'm kicking myself.
All right, dance, monkey, dance. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my girl. Give me time. Tell me that you're still mine.
That didn't take long. It resized down to like a small little thumbnail, about big as my thumbnail. I'm like, I can't see, I can't see. And all my options go down away from here anyway. Yeah, super impressive numbers. Bronze Star 2 looks impressive. Absolutely. Yeah. There you go. It's the sign up. We're going to be talking with Buzz Edwin the 24th of November about the newsprint edition, I guess. Are you going through, Edwin? Are you going through 60 years? Yeah, tomorrow or at midnight I'll turn into a pumpkin or worse. Creative crossovers can be a little difficult unless the creators are on the same page with the plot. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. But to me, you got maybe that's what you wanted to talk about, Shadowhawk, was a crossover of the Shanu and Bronze Star 2, because they're all three professionals.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I mean, it would be cool to see Shanu and Bronze Star 2 cross over at some point. But yeah, Graham has like the Shanu is kind of like a cyclical kind of creature, kind of like what was that fucking movie that they did?
I haven't read it, so
where every like 20 some odd years, You know, when
Right.
there's a blizzard, and shit,
Cyclical. Right. Yeah.
yeah. He's like a mythical,
Almost like
kind
a Wendigo.
right.
In a
So I
way.
don't know that would be that easy to weave in to a Bronze Star story. I mean, unless he went, you know, way back to the past and did an 1870s or 1880s
That's what I'm
canoe
saying.
story.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it could happen every 20 years.
Yeah,
We'll
but
just get that 20.
but you'd
You
have
know,
to get Graham and Mike on the same page. And
you could do
the
that.
thing I've
Come on.
learned about Mike
Mhm.
is when he's writing things, like Mike has his own ideas, and
Mhm.
I think that's why him and Steve Rude like bashed
Yeah, they wanted to
class
take
heads.
characters in a different direction, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get it. You know, and
So,
it's great that they can part way and still be friends because he talks to him 2-3
well,
times a
dude, I
week.
don't know if you saw
Still.
the new thing. Ethan pitched an idea about doing CG Kings United and having everybody come together and do the
Well, that's
book.
so difficult. I mean,
And
yeah.
well, the first thing he did was go, well, I'd have Mike Barron write it. Mike gets with Ethan and he's like, all right, we're going to have the best buds doing this and that and the other. And Ethan's like, no. We're not going to involve the best buds. That's Cyberfrog. You
Mhm.
can't do that. Okay? This is just going to be a fun story with all of us getting our characters together for whatever. And Mike's like, okay. And then he comes back 2 days later and tells Ethan, okay, so the Vespas are going to be. So I don't know if the CG Kings United is ever going to get out or not, because it's like,
Yeah, that's a
Mike,
monumental task, you know. That's a legal
yeah,
nightmare too,
but Mike
in a
has his
way.
own ideas too, which you know, I don't think he's like, you know, once he gets locked onto something, he's like got his teeth in it. You
Yeah.
know?
Creative differences. I get it, you know.
Yeah, that's why crossovers are so fucking hard to do. You know.
Mhm. Mhm. Cross company companies. Marilyn Monroe or not Marilyn Monroe, the other Monroe.
Huh?
Yeah, from
Oh,
Carolyn Monroe.
from
Carolyn Monroe, the Hammer
yeah,
Girl,
Carolyn
the
Monroe
Bond
from
Girl.
the.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't she a Hammer girl as well?
Yes, she was. She did
Yeah.
Captain Kronos, Vampire
Yeah.
Hunter,
Yeah.
among other stuff. Yeah, she also did. I think it might have been the Patrick Wayne one, the Sinbad movie.
Oh, yeah, she might have been.
Mm-hmm. She was in one of the Sinbad movies, and there was a
Yeah, I
couple
have to
of
go
them.
back and watch
Yeah.
it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else I like? And she's got a really good like post movie career going on now with all the like
Mm-hmm.
you know, because Rob Zombie and everybody is like doing the recall back to all the old Scream Queens and all that good stuff. Is Barbara Crampton. I don't know if you remember her or not. She was a little blonde that was in Reanimator. She was in a bunch of like B horror movies back in the late 80s, early 90s.
What was her name again?
Barbara Crampton.
Not by the name, no.
Yeah, she's a little cutie, man. She's a firecracker, and she's still gorgeous at like 70 years old. She's beautiful.
Dan Breton doing Legion of Monsters with the Punisher.
Hello.
I don't know who
cool.
the skull-like guy is supposed to be. Maybe the villain.
Is that supposed to be Ghost Rider?
No, that's no way. That's Ghost Rider.
No,
Morbius is looking
like
a little thin there. You know, he's looking thin for Morbius.
Yeah, I don't like the ears either.
Was Morbius an elf?
No. And he did the same kind of thing with Dracula there. Look at Dracula's ears.
I don't think Frankenstein, you know, really, you say Legion of Monsters, you got to have, I agree with you, you got to have Ghost Rider, and Frankenstein didn't even come into it.
No, Frankenstein wasn't even involved.
No, he must be thinking Creature Commandos. What the hell? But cool stuff.
Yeah, I don't
Did you ever pick up any of the Creature Commandos that Pat Broderick helped?
No, I don't think so. I think I
Yeah.
missed all that.
Oh, I did. Thank you for sending me that picture, that Halloween picture. I really appreciate it. One of Shadowhawk's pumpkins he put out. That's kind of creative, huh?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. The pain. I mean, body horror. I mean, look. Yes, kill
Hello,
me.
my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello,
Hello,
my
my
time. Yeah.
Mike Novespas
Remember?
and the King of the United States. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to pull off Fembat versus Devil Flyer, but we'll do it somehow, or we won't. One way or the other. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, what would you?
It's all about
we
getting
could come
together
together.
creatively and cooperating, right?
Yeah.
mean,
What do you call this? Red Baron? Bloody Red Baron? Looks more like Snoopy. Sorry, Mike.
Mike being a goofball is what I call it.
Yeah. Even at his age, yeah. And you know who else had a birthday? Star Wars girl.
Oh, Anna had a birthday?
Yeah, Anna.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so her birthday's on Halloween. I forgot about that.
There she is with Buff Cecil.
Fucking Cecil's got to stop shaving his head. He looks better. There you go. Put the mask back on.
Put the mask back on, you crab lobster man. Looks like Lobster Johnson from.
I love Cecil, dude, but I could this last year or so with him being maskless is just weird.
Now I've got the ultimate Ben Cooper Halloween costume for you, Shadow.
Okay.
You remember the game Atari Asteroids?
Oh yeah.
Check this
out.
Love that game. Love to have one of these. Isn't that wild?
That's cool. I never saw that one.
Apex says Barbara Crampton, born 12/27, Reanimator from Beyond. Also,
yeah, Barbara.
That's
Crampton,
a wild looking mask, isn't it? And costume,
cutie.
Get up for asteroids. Oh yeah, it's wild looking mask. It almost looks like Barnacle Man.
Yeah.
Looks like barnacles on his face. Barnacle Boy. The bottom of boats are not safe. I don't know the artist on this piece, but probably Japanese or something. But neat piece. Look at that. They got the old Glenn Strange Frankenstein down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That werewolf is freshly eaten because look at the blood coming out of his mouth.
Oh my.
3 drips and drabs there. Yeah. Gotta feed the beast. Just saying. Kelly Jones released these couple of pieces for and you'll appreciate this. Frankie on the guitar in the cemetery with the lead pipe in the
nice.
Yeah, hitting a riff there.
Yeah, playing a Les Paul.
Another in his Bride of Frankenstein. Look at that.
Ooh.
I think I was married to her twice.
Yeah. She reminds me of my boy's mama.
Sorry, Omer. When you tried to come in again, it said device not connecting. I guess your phone is crapping out on you with StreamYard. I don't know why.
StreamYard is being a bitch lately. It's not just Omer. I've been getting my ass kicked with trying to get into freaking streams lately.
Oh, yeah, I know you've had your share of difficulties. Do you remember the Groovy Ghoulies?
I remember the Groovy Ghoulies. Of course I do.
Yeah, they played musical instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I love the
They had,
Groovy
dude,
Ghoulies,
that was
you know?
it was totally stolen from the Munsters. You remember they had the one little blonde human girl that was like their mascot, just like what's her
Yeah.
face used to be on the Munsters. What was her name? The normal girl.
Oh, what
Fuck,
was her
I
name?
can't think of
Let's
her
see.
name.
Yeah, yeah, and she was looked at as the ugly duckling of the family.
Yeah, yeah, like everybody
Yeah,
else like treated
the
her like she
blonde.
was
Yeah,
retarded, but
yeah. I bet
like
you
all
Apex knows.
all the humans thought she was beautiful, but yeah.
Barbara Crampton is 66, born in 1958. Wow, she's a year younger than Elsie.
Oh wow. Dude, I'll tell you what, she still looks great for 66 years old. I see pictures of her
Cecil with
all
his
the time.
bald head looks like a short and muscled Sid Haig, Haig.
Yeah, Sid
Haig?
Haig was
Sid Haig?
he was in the Rob Zombie movies. He was in a bunch of horror movies back in the day. Sid Haig was he was a big like B horror movie guy. And then Rob
Well,
Zombie brought
I've
him.
got some horror movies for you here. Wes Craven's Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy. What do you
Yeah,
think?
that sucked.
Okay. Maybe 4 on a scale out of 10.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe. Okay.
didn't care for it very much.
Was it played for laughs?
Yeah, it was more of a comedy. I mean, and it had a few moments in it that were kind of
Okay.
cute, kind of funny, but for the most part, it was like a vanity project for Eddie Murphy, pretty much.
Well, yeah. He needed to work, you know. Copycat. I'm just down on Sigourney Weaver. I just don't like her. And Holly Hunter's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I've never been a big Sigourney Weaver fan either.
Yeah.
Holly
Well,
Hunter's
I mean,
okay.
yeah. Wasn't name a Holly Hunter movie? Mhm.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think I could, dude.
I
Wasn't
don't
she
think
like
I
in
could
one?
either. Was she in
I
Missing?
think she
I
was
can't
in
remember
like
if she was
Staying
in Missing.
Alive or something way back in the day with John Travolta.
Do you remember this one? Witches Not Out, starring Gilda Radner as the voice of the washed up witch. Came out in 1978, animated classic.
What's up, kiddo?
So Gilda Radner as the washed up witch.
No, it's almost dark. You're not going
I
anywhere.
vaguely remember that. I watched that back in the day.
No. I'm sorry, it's almost fucking dark. You know the.
Witches Not Out. Yep. NBC proud as a peacock. Oh my gosh. That'll take you back. Saw 3 opened in theaters 19 years ago. Wow. 2006. I've missed all those Saws. Wes Craven's Shocker premiered 36 years ago in 1989. Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, was released 27 years ago in 1998. Elton John released Crocodile Rock 53 years ago in 1972. Take a look at the album cover. There you go. Crocodile Rock. He had some good album covers. I've got to say. Looks like Puff the Magic Dragon. Remember your Puff? And not just the song, but the actual movie. TV Guide from 1990. I'm not sure, was the Dark Shadows on TV at that time? You got Ben Cross there as Barnabas, along with Michael Myers and Freddy and the Creep from Creepster. I thought that maybe the remake was already done with by then. It didn't last long. Rebel Without a Cause, starring James Dean, 70 years ago, 1955. What?
My fucking 15-year-old wants to come down here and argue with me now. Can I go out and hang out for 2 hours with my fucking friends 20 minutes before it gets fucking dark? No, the fucking rule is you're home before it gets dark. That's always been the fucking rule. It's never fucking changed.
Right.
But I've been out past after dark. Yeah, when you were spending the night at somebody else's house or something. When you what the fuck? When did the rules ever fucking change?
You're required to be safety. Home. I don't want you to wind up on the morgue slab.
Exactly. And then she's gonna look at me and go, "Why? What do you mean why?" Because I'm your dad and I said so. That's fucking why.
There you go. The law.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm old school when it comes to
Judge Dredd. I just figured it out. He's Judge Dredd. I am the law. You might remember this one. You might remember this one, Shadow. This is 1984. The Fall Guy and Elvira made an appearance on the Fall Guy.
No, I don't remember that one.
I don't either.
But I never really watched Fall Guy.
That's sad. I did.
Well, dude, 1984, again, my first daughter was born.
Yeah.
I was going to school, working a part-time job, and raising a child when I was fucking 16.
And I was graduating high school and working my first-time job,
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of TV back in the 80s, bro.
All right, I'll take you back even further then. 1972, Karo corn syrup apple popcorn uglies.
1972, I was 5. I don't know.
Well, you would have been eating this crap. Karo apple uglies.
Oh,
we did strange things.
Oh, dude, we used to always have Karo syrup in the house. That shit's fucking horrible for you.
Oh, yeah. Look at that with candy corn and stuff. Yeah.
I used to love Karo syrup on like pancakes and waffles and stuff.
Oh, my father did too. The clear kind. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I always preferred the other.
God. But it was so good. Oh.
Yeah. 1978 here. It's amazing. Underdog was one of these. 1978 costumes. Some of your choices in 1978. Even Jaws there for Halloween.
Nice.
And Jaws had been out like 3 years, but we got Underdog there too, Bugs Bunny, and he goes way back.
Jaws came out.
Bugs Bunny first came out in the 40s.
When did Jaws come out? 75?
75, yep.
Yeah, so it was like 2 years.
On October 28th, 1886, President Grover Cleveland dedicated the Statue of Liberty, a gift of friendship from the people of France to the people of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And now I bought this in 1977. I believe I did, just for the album cover. Queen released their 6th studio album, News to the World, 48 years ago, 1977.
Oh, dude, that cover freaked me out when I was a kid.
Yeah, you said that. I thought it was so cool. I bought it.
Well, dude, look at it close. Look at it close, though. You see his finger with the blood?
Yeah, it's got blood on it.
And then you see the guy laying there in his hand, and he's got a square hole punched into his chest.
I'm not seeing the square hole, but you could be right.
Okay. All right. That never fucking bothers me.
I'm seeing the blood, but I didn't think it was that freaky. But it's a cool album.
Dude, that freaked me out, and I love the album.
That album cover introduced me to Queen, as far as my memory.
I got that record when I was 10, bro. I played the living fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But that cover always freaked me out.
ZZ Top released their 9th studio album, Alpha Afterburner. Wow, if I can, 40 years ago.
Oh wow, what was that, like
1985? 1985. Yeah.
I remember that one coming out. That had Legs, Sharp Dressed Man.
Yeah, that was a big album for them. Of course, they were all over.
Yeah, it was a big one.
They were all. Saw 2
I
released
love
in
that giant
theaters
robot
20
too, but
years
it
ago.
still freaks me out that he's got that innocent look on his face and he just stabbed his finger into Freddie Mercury's fucking chest.
October 28, 1978, the made-for-television movie Kiss Meets the Phantom aired on NBC.
Dude, I came home early from trick-or-treating to watch that movie. The one time in my life I fucking gave up on trick-or-treating early.
Yeah,
it was
wild,
on It was on Halloween night here in Chicago.
I mean, look at Gene Simmons here, man. Look at that.
You show us everything you got.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Love that giant robot Queen album cover. Absolutely. Fall Guy was a good show. Yeah, I thought so.
Dude, that guy. Oh my god.
Oh, Gene Simmons.
No, Gene fucking sucks. Ace was an amazing dude.
Oh, Ace. Okay. Yeah. 44 years ago, Fall Guy did premiere on ABC, 1981. 1926, Curtis Candy Company introduces Butterfingers. So Butterfingers been around since 1926, and it's still sticking to the roof of your mouth and your teeth.
Yeah, and I never liked it.
Ooh, Apex says Kiss Meets the Phantom sucked.
Yeah, it did. I was very disappointed that I came home from fucking trick-or-treating to watch that movie.
Yeah, well, you cut yourself out of candy like Butterfinger.
I could care less about Butterfingers. I never liked those.
Yeah.
But I did get ripped off of half of my Halloween trick-or-treating, so I could come home and see Kiss Meets the Phantom.
Well, that was a big deal. Hell yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, that was almost like a drive-in theater movie right in your living room.
I liked it when I watched it, you know, but then like I rewatched it again later, and I was like, wow, this is fucking terrible.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Fanta's one of Fanta's favorites, opened in theaters 32 years ago in 1993.
Wow. Speaking of Fanta, prayers for our girl. I haven't heard anything from her. Hopefully she's
60 years ago, 1965, The Who released My Generation. 60 years ago.
Talking about my generation.
One of their biggest hits of all time. Of all time. The Who played 1969. They played the what do you call it? What was it up in New York? Can't remember. House on the Haunted Hill remake opened 26 years ago, 1999.
Is that what you were talking about, Rex? Woodstock, the big concert in New York?
Yeah, I just could not think of Woodstock. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You had me confused for a second.
I did not know this or forgotten about it. In 1976, October 29, 1976, the movie Look What's Happened to Rosemary's Baby came on TV on ABC.
Oh, wait,
you know
is that
the movie had a sequel on TV?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
I
have to
ever
watch
saw
this
that.
now. You can go over to YouTube and watch the trailer. Satan's son grows up.
I don't think I knew this existed.
Satan's son grows up and Look What's Happened to Rosemary's Baby, a 1976 TV movie sequel of the 1968 theatrical thriller Rosemary's Baby. Supernatural side effects and eerie dreamlike scenes highlight this dramatization of the youth's torturous conflict between good and evil. Ruth Gordon recreates her Oscar-winning role of Minnie Cassavet.
Wow, that's crazy.
There's some scenes from it there. And I know this actor, so I guess that's supposed to be Rosemary Baby all grown up. That's wild. That's like me when you tell me I can't have a second helping. But I love roast beef. Yes, Woodstock 1969 documentary. Absolutely. Yeah. Kiss should have hired better writers for that TV movie. Yeah, probably so. But you know what? They could put out trash and people would still buy it, you know? October 29, 1993, the first Got Milk advertisement aired. And October 29, 1992, the greatest American hero, Ralph, finally gets the instructions to a super suit. I remember that. He finally did get an instruction manual for the suit and how to properly use it. Believe it or not, I'm walking on it. Love that. I'm a sucker for anything superhero. Saw, the first Saw in the first film franchise, 21 years ago, 2004, first Saw movie came out. And we were talking big screen TVs. I got one on October 29, 1998. High definition television, or HD TV sets, were introduced in the United States. Now, I didn't get the high def. I've just got the large, but man, look at the prices on those high def TVs back in the day. $4,000, $5,000, $5,500. Wow.
All right, sorry, Rex. I'm gonna have to go because apparently I'm gonna have an ongoing fucking argument with my goddamn teenage daughter tonight because she insists she wants to go out somewhere. So, hey, all, have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow if I'm still alive and I haven't had a stroke.
See you, Shadow. Hope you do all right at the hospital. Please go. Get that air looked at.
Fucking, you know your dad. You're never gonna win an argument with your fucking dad. Why do you insist on coming back over and over again when you know you're never gonna win?
Futile. It's futile.
All right, love you guys. Have a great night.
You too, bro. Kiss made their debut on the Paul Lynde Halloween special. That's another appearance they made on TV back in the day, in 1976. Aired on ABC. 1983, the video game Halloween was released. The video game. Wow. And Festival of Family Classics, Jack-O-Lantern by Rankin and Bass came out in 1972. I remember that. Here's some stills from that. Love the Rankin and Bass stuff, whether it was animated or whether it was, the puppets. Love the Rankin and Bass stuff. It was different from everything else that was out there. And I sent this to Dan Plegel in 1898. The Golintz Candy Company, now the Jelly Belly Candy Company, began producing, drum roll please, candy corn. So candy corn as a something worth, what is that saying? Crowing for. Okay, something worth crowing for. Candy corn. Yeah, and Dan Plegel's a big candy corn guy, which is not good for anybody, but been around since 1898. Candy corn older than devil flower, confirmed. October 30th, 1988, the Energizer Bunny debuted. Henry Winkler turned the 80 on the October 30th, and also from Halloween 1992, X-Men animated series 33 years ago in 1992 on the Fox Kid. And of course, Halloween was John Candy's birthday, Morning, great Uncle Buck, you know, Essen, just so many great classics. One of my favorite comedians, SCTV. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, another sort of thing by Betty Davis and Joan Crawford, premiered 63 years ago in 1962. And on Halloween 2010, 15 years ago, The Walking Dead premiered on AMC. And the rest is history. I never got into candy corn. Yeah. Kids. Yeah. Zombie. Walking Dead. Oh, 15 years ago. Wow. Disney's Fright Night featuring Jonathan Winters came out in 1977. Star Wars year. Ruth Gordon, who was in, she was born in 1896, the actress, and she was an actress that was in Rosemary's Baby. Remember this creepy actress from Rosemary's Baby? Oh yeah. Her birthday the other day. Rosemary's Baby, just, you know, the undertones of that. So, you know, the 30th was her birthday. Halloween 2 premiered in theaters 1981, 44 years ago. It actually had a nod to widespread fear of tainted Halloween candy. A brief but gory scene shows a boy dressed in a pirate costume arriving at the hospital with a razor blade lodged in his mouth. Wow. Saturday the 14th, I vaguely remember this movie from 1981. Maybe you do. Instead of Friday the 13th, you got Saturday the 14th. Actually, Richard Benjamin and Paula Prius are actually married in real life. So they did a movie together here. I'm familiar with Richard. I don't know, you know, I don't know about his wife though. And The Hidden, I wanted to ask Shadow about this. Was this a good movie? I don't guess I've ever watched The Hidden. But I can ask him tomorrow, write it down, ask him tomorrow, maybe. Michael Jackson released his final album, Invincible, 24 years ago in 2001. And then I guess he died, right? October 30th, 1974, Muhammad Ali became the heavyweight champion of the world for the second time when he knocked out 25-year-old champ George Foreman in the 8th round of a match known as Rumble in the Jungle, held in Zaire. Rumble in the Jungle. Hell yeah. I actually watched, that was some of the earliest sports stuff I watched. Have you watched Weapons yet? It's amazing. I have not. Is that a TV show? The Hidden was a good one. Okay. I have not seen that. Great movie. Yeah. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, best Betty Davis movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's a messed up movie. Just left listening to Omer Glitch. Oh, is he doing a stream? Okay. Hey, sorry, I'm late, but I'm in listening right now. I'm putting some groceries up at the moment. Oh, it's all good, Gray. Glad you're listening. Saturday the 14th was Goofy. Paula Prius was in several TV appearances in the 70s. Yeah. Yeah. It's a movie. Josh Brolin. Okay. I'm unfamiliar with that. Rumble in the Jungle. All right by me. Halloween is Grinch Night. Premiered Star Wars years in October 1977. You remember that? Hollywood is Grinch Night. First aired on ABC. Maybe that's one you got about. You know, the Grinch is not just about Christmas anymore. Dr. Seuss presents Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. Well, Dr. Seuss was one screwed up individual. He definitely was, his own train of thought. I do not like green eggs and ham. And right now they got a green. I noticed this at Walmart. They got a green eggs and ham Spam can. But have you looked at the price of Spam? Spam was cheap meat, especially during canned meat during World War II. It first came out during World War II, I believe. And anyway, it's like $7 or $8 a can, a little can. I can go get like a pound ham. I don't know if it's a pound, but the one that's kind of like an oval egg, ham and much thicker. I know it's not Spam, but it's basically salted ham. Like I can go get that for at least $4, sometimes smoked. Spam is overpriced. Absolutely. I mean, for what you get, my God, 7 or 8, for a little can of meat. No, thank you. I couldn't believe the price on it, at Walmart, that people would actually consider even buying that, but at least it's not made by Hormel. I'm not big on Hormel. They're big advocates for homosexuality because one of the Hormel, the CEO Hormel is, that overlooks the company, is, himself a homosexual, and he's given a lot of money to homosexual causes. William Shatner on X, he says, you can see if you add some makeup that the mask really doesn't look like me. Look at that neck. Have a wonderful Halloween to all those celebrating. And he's talking, of course, the Michael Myers mask that was actually, molded from a face casting of his. Yeah, that looks like a very plump, at least this version, William Shatner there. But stop being a bigot. Well, I'm just saying I don't like them supporting, pushing that in the schools and other things. I just don't like that. He's using his millions as a lever, to promote that. So I just kind of boycott. I haven't totally boycotted. Occasionally I'd buy Hormel chili. I'll be honest with you, or, but yeah, I try and cut back my consumption, because I don't need chili that bad, and I'll tell you what, a better value for chili is actually the Walmart brand of chili. Got a lot of meat in it with the beans. I like meat and beans. Now, Shadowhawk will say all meat. Well, even that's got, if the bean version has a lot of meat, the meat is going to have a lot of meat in it. So highly recommended. Now, one product that I don't recommend you get from Walmart, which I got recently, and it doesn't have enough fruit in it, is strawberry preserves. Don't buy their greater value strawberry preserves. Go to Aldi, buy their brand. You got actual strawberries in it, actual fruit. The Walmart brand is like runoff. It's not very good. Not very good. Here's some artwork from Road Warrior Drake that he did for Halloween. Blackula, another great classic. You can, last time I looked, you can still watch Blackula on YouTube. So that might be one you want to watch this season. There you go. From the Giganta, mid-60 movies, and The Creature. And with that, I can cut out 10 minutes early. Can I? Come on. Our mail turned gay. I like the wolf chili. Yeah, there you go. I think that's what it is called. Yeah, like it on King of the Hill. Yeah, wolf chili. Also, but try the Greater Value brand. Try it. It's actually pretty good. From Walmart. Good chili dog. Ooh, or corn dog and dip it in chili. Oh man, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna go back over to my friends. Maybe have some more. Maybe I'll talk him out of some more popcorn for the movie. He might not want to have any, but maybe he'll pop some just for me, and finish Black Widow. And then after that, I don't know if he'll feel like watching Eternals or not. Maybe we can, maybe that's a bit much on the old man, but yeah, I'll finish Black Widow and then probably call it a night. But and we can wait for Eternals for next week. That's actually about 3-hour movie. Eternals is. Are you streaming later here or anyone else's channel? Yes, Gray. I will probably have a stream tonight on the channel later once I get home. So thanks for asking. Yeah, I'll check out the studio. There you go. And if you would drop, William Marshall as Blackula. Yeah, he was on an episode of the original Star Trek. Remember that one with the computer taking over the ship? Yeah, I guess I could drop my own links, but how about Devil Flyer? Go check out Devil Flyer. We're getting stuff produced right now. Everybody gets a free sketch card done by me, original artwork. You also get, a different character in a larger head sketch. There are other options. If you get the big bundle, you'll get another head sketch. We do have a stretch goal for even yet another head sketch. I've done enough. I've done over 300 of those, and I'm still continuing to do them. This is my latest right there, which is just black and white, but he's kind of a, horror. And actually, I'm doing some larger ones here for some, if you back the big bundle, probably be giving you, I'm just using some of these. So, and this artwork will be printed in the art book. So you're receiving artwork that will be printed in the book. I don't know where my other little one, I thought I did a little Geo, but maybe it was that bigger one anyway. But yeah, anyway, going to get out of here and go watch some Marvel MCU stuff. 300 sketch art. Yeah, over 300. I don't even know if I counted them all up. Then I've got to get it. My big thing right now is I'm doing files and scanning stuff, getting it ready to print. You need an update on your fund. Yes, I know. When I tried that, it wouldn't let me. And now that I've had issues with that. But yeah, I need to do an update too. Yes. It's just a suggestion because some backers may not see the show. Absolutely. That's always a good suggestion. Thank you, Howdear, for dropping the link. Yeah. And, yeah, Gray, I don't know why you were asking. I'll throw the link out. You can come on, we can talk when I get back. Ended up doing another one, I think, in a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Go check out Gray and Cloudy Day. You got a wrench. Drop your, before I get out of here, Gray, drop your link to your show, man. Drop it occasionally. I don't care. Drop it all the time. I don't care. Yeah, but yeah, I've got these paired up. I haven't done TM. I haven't done Shadow's Kiss, one of my female characters there. The director, I haven't done the director. But I'll get to them. That's why I need to do a show later, a draw stream. Yeah, maybe just me, because I'm just like wanting to kind of get in the zone. Auto zone? No, wrong zone. No problem. Thank you for coming in and watching. Hope you had a wonderful Halloween. Tomorrow, my 60th birthday. Show up and watch them roast my ass. Can I say that?